So next, let's divide using long division. So one thing to remember about long division is you have to make sure and check if there's anything missing. So we have x to the fourth, x squared, x, and a constant of -5. So we're missing a 0, we're missing an x cubed. So you need to make sure to insert that when you're writing it out. And then for here, we have x squared and x and 1, so we're good there. So let's go ahead and write this out. We have x squared minus x plus 1, and then inside is x to the fourth plus 0x cubed plus 2x squared minus x minus 5. So the first thing you're going to do is you have to pay attention just to the first terms here. And so when we divide, let's just take a look at it. We're going to say, what is x to the fourth over x squared? That is an x squared. So the x squared, that's going to go over the same exact degree, x squared, right? So it's right over this x squared right here. And so what we're going to do next is you take this x squared and you multiply it. Take this x squared and you multiply it to this trinomial here. So x squared times x squared is x to the fourth, which is what we wanted. Then x squared times negative x is negative x cubed. And then we have a positive x squared. So remember, for long division, you divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. So the important thing about subtracting is you have to remember to change all the signs. So this becomes negative, positive, and negative. And so now this cancels out, and that should cancel out. We're left with a positive x cubed, and this is a 2 minus x is just an x squared. Then we bring down a negative x. So then you repeat the process. So now we're taking a look at x cubed and x squared. So what is x cubed over x squared? That is x. So it's a positive x. Then we multiply, so this becomes an x cubed minus x squared plus x. Then you subtract, so change all the signs. So this cancels out. We get 2x squared minus 2x. We bring down the -5. Then we divide that last piece, x squared and 2x squared. So that is 2x squared over x squared, which is just 2. And notice that it matches, right? It's right over the constant. Then you multiply. So it's 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. We subtract, so we change all the signs. So we are left with -5 minus 2, which is a -7. So to write the answer, the quotient, you write this first. So we have x cubed plus x plus 2, and then plus the -7, the remainder over the divisor, x squared minus x plus 1. Okay? And so that is how you do long division, and that is how you write the final answer. So let's try to do dividing using synthetic division. That only works when you have x minus h or x minus k. And so you just have to have a constant. It can't be squared. You can't have a trinomial. This is the only form that it can work for. So if you remember with synthetic division, you do the opposite. So you put the 3 out here. You make the L. So let's make sure we're not missing anything. 3, 2, 1. We're missing 0x to the first power. So we'll write the coefficients, -1, +4, 0, and 9. The very first thing you do when you're doing synthetic division is you bring down that first term, -1, and then you multiply. 3 times -1 is a -3. It goes here. Then you add it. 4 minus 3 is 1. 3 times 1 is 3. And then 0 plus 3 is 3. 3 times 3 is 9. And then 9 plus 9 is 18. So I put a box here. This is our remainder, always. The last one is a remainder. This is x to the 0, x to the first, and x squared. So now when you write this, you write -x squared plus x plus 3 plus 18 over the divisor of x minus 3. So that is how you do synthetic division for that problem.